from Southern Maryland's weather leader. This is a JB Weather Alert.
And good afternoon, everyone. I'm forecaster John Bordash with you here in the Weather Center this afternoon. We are tracking the potential for severe thunderstorms across the region, and we do now have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of Anne Arundel County, parts of Prince George's County. This is going to be up towards Annapolis, on over towards the Harwood region as well. We have a very electrified storm producing heavy rain and gusty winds, drifting here to the south and east, and is right now enclosing in here on parts of the Chesapeake Bay coastline. If we kind of give this a pause and zoom out, take a look at how things are shaping up right now. We're watching this entire line that's trying to develop a little bit. The atmospheric environment isn't necessarily the best for severe weather, but it could produce at least it could help to support at least some storms as they continue to try to fire up here. I didn't get my words correct there. So this is pushed through parts of D.C. where we do now have a flood warning in effect on over towards the D.C. metro area. And this line here is pushing to the south and east. Let's give this a loop over the last 45 minutes or so. And you can see that this line is starting to drift to the south and east. So this is going to begin to move into parts of Anne Arundel County, parts of southern PG County, northern Calvert County here over the next little bit. Let's go ahead and put a storm track here on the latest with this line. Let's go ahead and grab the storm, and we are moving. Let's see, I think this is going to be a pretty good clip here. This would be an idea of a storm arrival times here for you over the next hour. So moving on over towards the Shady Side region here in about the next 10 minutes, eventually getting down towards the Waldorf area in about the next half an hour. So any interest up along Route 301, any interest up and down Route 4 or Route 2, coming back into Southern Maryland or heading out, you do want to be weather aware as these storms continue to try to move on into the region. What I will try to give us a quick try with is see if we can't just see some of this on some of our weather cameras across the region. Again, we are continuing to track the potential for these storms to move in, producing heavy rain, plenty of lightning with these storms as well. I want to see if I can't just get these loaded on up here. And I will bring it on over here to the chart website. Let's try to get this maximized. There we go. And I don't think we can actually see much given that vantage point. Let's take you on up here towards the Annapolis area where this storm would be moving through right now. Yeah, this is a look at 50 at 97. If we can maximize that, you can see the heavy rain coming down here. Again, this is 50 at 97 with 50 eastbound here, heavy rain, gusty winds, and a decent amount of lightning. This is what we would almost want to refer to as whiteout conditions. We're looking at very low visibility as this storm continues to push to the south and east here in parts of Anne Arundel County. So again, any interest here, Route 50, I-97, 2, 4, this region over here, as well as 301 over towards PG County as you head down into Charles County this evening for your commute home. We are going to be talking about this potential for heavy rain and gusty winds with these storms. Let's take you back over here towards radar. Let's give you another live local look at what is going on here. We have plenty of lightning with this storm really now coming through parts of Mitchellville, getting now here into southern Anne Arundel County. You can see these bright color returns we have here with really a whole bunch of lightning as we head from about Arnold to Crownsfield, just now getting into the Annapolis area, down towards Davidsonville, the Crofton area, down towards Mitchellville, and Largo, now getting into parts of Upper Marlboro. And then we're talking about an additional area of heavy rain that currently doesn't have a severe thunderstorm warning on it, but we are tracking this as it comes out of the D.C. metro area, out of moving into Camp Springs, down towards the Friendly area. And this will be moving into Rosaryville, Brandywine, Piscataway, Clinton, Akakie, eventually getting down towards Pennsville, Bennsville, and Waldorf here in White Plains over the next hour or so. So do stay weather aware, and if you have any interest in northern Calvert County, right now we're looking at Dunkirk, down towards Sunderland, Chesapeake Beach, Huntingtown, Owings, this general area would be, potentially be getting in on this over the next hour. We'll have to see if these storms that are fired up as they continue to move south and east, if they can hold together. If they're able to, then we would see this begin to move into the region for most of us in southern Maryland, parts of southern Calvert County, Charles, St. Mary's County between about 4, well, we're not 5 o'clock, but between about now and 10 o'clock. So really over the next 1, 2, 3, 4 hours would be when we're talking about that. You can get that full forecast, though, everywhere. I've talked about this plenty today, so that should answer most of those questions. But we will continue to watch as this developing line, what we've been watching for the potential with all day, to move south and east. I don't think we're looking at any real signs of rotation. I mean, maybe broad rotation, but nothing right now to me that signals that we're looking at a tornado threat right now. This really does just look to be a threat of gusty winds with these storms. If we take a look at our exclusive gust tracker here, it is estimating wind gusts up over 60, near 65 miles an hour with these storms as they move through Mitchellville, coming right into Annapolis, down here towards Hillcrest Heights and down towards Mount Vernon. All of this, again, pushing down to the south and east, and we're going to continue to watch this as it continues to move here to the south and east. So we will see how all this evolves. Nothing right now in effect for our local area down here in Calvert, Charles, St. Mary's County, and nothing in effect for the northern neck as well. But we will continue to watch these storms as they continue to track here to the south and east over the next couple of hours or so. We'll see if they're able to hold together, and if they are, if they're able to move into our region on the southward trajectory, and if this line continues to fill in. There goes the train, which means it's just about time for me to go. Have a nice and safe one, and keep it tuned here to JB Weather. I will continue to keep you one step ahead of the storm.
Check the forecast anytime online at jbweather.net.